Something I often get is, "Oh, Sam, you like vacuums, don't you? Do you want my old Hoover? Don't like it anymore, don't want it anymore, or it's broken." And usually I go, "Yeah, go on then," and expect a faded, broken motor, torn hose, DC04, politely say thank you, job done. So when the lady who sits behind me at work said exactly that thing, I was in for a pleasant surprise when she opened up her car and gave me a Dyson DC54. Let's have a look at it. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? I've been given what I would class as a brand new Dyson, the DC54 Cinetic, the one with no filters. Yes, it is very used, very dusty all over. The cyclone rubber seals have taken a bit of a battering where they protrude, and obviously where it's been smacked about a bit, but I think they all do that. And there's not a lot I can do about it, but it is very complete. Has the bin, which actually has some dirt in it, so we'll see if we can have a little test. I've been using this at home actually, just because I've never had one this modern before. So there's the massive bin. We have do not use on rubble, plaster or ash, and obviously no Dyson likes that. However, this one especially doesn't, because it has no filters. Supposedly all the filtration is done by the cyclone itself, so we'll be interested to see when we tear it down exactly what that means. It's got the movable, steerable doodah, which I have seen before. Well, I think it was the DC34 I had that mechanism. So yes, this is basically the big large Dyson. And it came with a couple of tools as well. We've got the hose, obviously the hose end, the extension wand, the combination floor tool with the rubber squeegees, which are a little bit scrapey on the laminate, and you cannot move it in max. It is quite good. We have the turbo nozzle with quite worn carbon bristles, although the red ones are okay. It's missing its rear. I presume there should have been some sort of felt pad behind there. We have the tangle-free turbine tool, never actually used, although I used it on the DC11, because yes, as I'm filming this I'm using the DC11 and it fits that. We have the small tool holder, the upholstery tool again. I would be hard pushed to say that's been used more than once on there. Again, the bog standard crevice tool, which has never been used. These tools weren't on it, these were all in the bag. She said she hadn't used most of the tools. So we have the crevice tool and dusting brush, and the long crevice tool with its removable brush. So we have the almost complete, in fact it might be complete. I don't know if it should have come with the big soft dusting brush or not. I do have one, I might sell it with it. All the tools, which is quite nice, so we can put it together a little bit. We obviously need to clip the tool holder on, we'll pop the upholstery tool and crevice tool on. We'll get rid of all of these for now and we'll stick with the turbo tool. The hose simply clips to the front like that. See, we've all seen one of these being unboxed. I won't go too much into it. Handle onto there, and that onto there. Yes, very happy with this. Should be a nice little earner once it is refurbished. The cord wheel works. No better or worse than any other cylinder I've had, to be fair. It is alright. Let's find some power. turn it on. Not too shabby at all. It does sound like it's leaking air from somewhere, but it's not. I'm talking to some other connectors, apparently that's just the noise these make because of the very convoluted air path. I mean, it might be a difference in the motor tone just from this on there. There's nothing really wrong with the suction, but with that off, it sounds less strained. Obviously I can't scientifically prove this because I don't have a suction meter, but yes, it's definitely not as good as I think it could be. Let's have a go with the combination head, which is currently in hard floor mode from when I've been pushing it around at home. So this is in the normal setting. Very nice indeed. However, if we move the max slider, which is a little bit stiff, and moves this bit back, I must block off something. It suddenly becomes very, very hard to push and pull. Very hard, because this is one of those EU fudge units that slams itself to the floor to get excellent dust pickup around crevices, and you can tell that. You can also tell how little it's been used because all the felt pads are utterly mint, and also seal this back part in as well. So yes, it's obviously very much a tool for purpose rather than being nice to use. It's very nice to use on normal, very nice to use indeed, but apart from that, it's very, very big. It feels huge to use. What else have we got? Well, we have the tangle-free turbo tool, which I've been using on my DC11 actually. Very nice. You can turbine tangle-free with this tool. Haha. Yeah, it's alright. There's not a lot I can really say about it. Let's empty it. I think some of this will be her dust as well as mine, because I've been using it a little bit at home over the weekend. It would be rude not to. Ooh, so in here now, I think there is a little bit of plaster dust at play. There won't be a lot, but there is a little bit. But you can see in here, that is the tips of the cones. And apparently these cones should, I don't know if I can make it do it. Well, they are, they're very rubbery and soft. They rotate with the airflow, which is what does the filtration. And they must do a fairly alright job, because in the top there isn't any dirt there. So we'll give it that. And up here there's also not really any dirt in there. Just turn my light back off so I don't blind myself every time I look at my camera. Yeah, the shroud's very clean. It's just doing the typical Dyson thing of not actually keeping all of its dust inside, which is good because we can give it a refurb. So we'll close that up. There's not actually as much dirt as I thought in there, but fear not, because I have some here. Let's just empty this out. There we go, that'll do. We won't go overboard today, it's too hot to do too much. Ooh, there's a screw there, we'll take that out. Just because we shall. There we go. Right, let's zoom in on that and give that a bit of a clean up. I'm going to stay sat down so I can shove this pole back, get the turbo tool, and we'll see what it does. Very agreeable performance. This turbo tool, I wasn't that impressed when I first got it until I took the brush roller out and found a load of hair all around this bearing, which you can see now, and it suddenly works a lot better, which is nice. It does need a new brush roll. The very nice people at Manchester Backs are currently sourcing me one now in exchange for some swag, which I should be giving them. Let's try this head, and we'll leave it on normal so I can actually push it. And again, perfectly reasonable indeed. That's the thing about Dyson, especially this age, they are very good. They've had so much research and design, but they have actually got it quite spot on. And I'm quite interested to have one with the no filters. Let's just put the turbo tool on for a laugh, really. I mean, you could, if you're really nuts, use that as the main floor tool. Obviously I wouldn't recommend it. And the one thing I do love is this dusting. I've always liked this dusting brush. If I just bring the Dirt Devil Titan down, which is absolutely covered in dust after sitting behind us here for so long, it's just a lovely thing to use. It's just so direct and soft and lovely. So there we go, the first look pre-refurbishment video of my free Dyson DC54 Cinetic. Quite excited to have one of these, see how they work, and it works very well and should hopefully sell for quite a bit when it's all done and dusted. But we'll get a stripped down thread out of it, I'll learn how they work, and you can see what happens. So this was a nice simple one, wasn't it? All works well, nothing wrong with it. She upgraded to a G-Tech Air Ram Duo, so the Air Ram cylinder and the handheld. I told her to register the warranty. I think she just didn't get on with it because it is massive, 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 massive. But her loss, our gain. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.